Welcome back to True Treats. It's week 13 and we have the Washington Redskins taking on the New York Giants. We're making matzo balls for the New York Giants. The first thing you need to do is separate a couple of eggs. Once you've done that, whip the egg whites until the peaks are stiff, then beat up your egg yolks until it's a nice creamy texture. Slowly fold together the egg yolks and the egg whites. Once you've done that, add in your matzo crumbs and a dash of salt and continue to fold it together. You're going to keep mixing it until the texture gets almost like Rice Krispies with marshmallows. Now just toss it in the fridge and let it harden. Matzo comes from Jewish history, stating that when they were freed from Egypt, they wanted to leave quickly before the Pharaoh changed his mind. Because they had to leave so quickly, they didn't have time to cook their bread dough, and instead allowed it to bake in the sun, creating the flat crackers that we know. The matzo crackers are then crushed up and used in substitution for flour during Passover to create matzo balls. For the Washington Redskins, we're broiling some trout with some lemon, rosemary, and garlic. Simply lay out your trout on top of a piece of aluminum foil with a dash of olive oil on the foil to get it nice and crisp. Then put down your garlic and your rosemary, give it a nice ground of some pepper and a little bit of salt. Let it settle in the fridge to absorb those flavors for a few minutes, then zest it with some lemon and squeeze a couple lemon wedges on top.
DC is known for having fresh fish, and one of the most famous places is the Main Avenue Fish Market. It began in 1805 as one of the few places left on the East Coast where you can buy fish straight off the streets. This rich tradition is why it's such a local favorite to have fresh fish.
Remove your matzo dough from the fridge and roll it into half-dollar sized balls. Then place it into boiling water and boil it for about 17 minutes. You'll want to place your fish in about 6 to 7 minutes before the matzo balls are done. Remove the matzo balls from the boiling water and place them into some steaming broth. We use some turkey broth left over from Thanksgiving. This way they'll absorb those flavors. Then pull your fish out, plate it up, and enjoy.
Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for week 14. Remember, you can always subscribe to us, like us, find us on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. Click on the links down below to find the full recipes and blog. And until then, keep on cooking.